can't imagine the anticipation and the happiness here. You know, the Marine Corps is known for its mobility, their ability to move people and equipment quickly. This unit's no different. They were sent to Okinawa, but right after Okinawa, they were sent to the Philippines. Shortly after that, they were there to help evacuate military families and members from Clark Air Base because of Mount Pinatubo's explosion. Members of Bravo Company were also called on to provide security there and at Subic Bay Naval Base. Now, before they went back to Okinawa, they helped clean up the mess left over by Mount Pinatubo. Then they went back to Okinawa to continue their duties that they were sent for they originally sent for. The story about today, though, is not that. That's over with. The story today is about family reunions. One of them is going to be this family. I have Jacqueline, make sure Alvarado, and this is James Christopher, and this is Grandma Carmen Rodriguez. Tell me about this young man. He's going to be quite a surprise for his daddy.
Yeah, he's 2 months old, and he's already gooing and guying, and he's a good baby. He sleeps pretty much. He's got his nights and days put together already. He's been a very good baby since he's been born.
You're waiting to see Lance Corporal Walter Alvarado. He's never seen his son.
No, except by video for Father's Day. That's no, it's not, but that's about it. Yeah.
You've talked to him. He's excited.
Yes, he called me when they were in Anchorage, Alaska, and he's excited. He's very excited.
Terrific. Congratulations. I know this is going to be a very special night. Now, there's something else going on. A marriage is planned in
August 24th.
August 24th. That's what, about 3 weeks away?
Yes.
I thought we'd like to introduce you to this lady. This is Catherine Kaufman. You're going to be marrying Dwayne Hefner, right?
Yes.
How do you plan a marriage long distance, 9 months down the road, and now it's coming right down to the wire? How do you do this?
Well, we started planning it in late March, and it's been hard, but my family has been very, very supportive, and he's wonderful, and he's looking forward to it. He's a real neat guy.
I got to ask you one question. How did you plan it in late March? He was overseas.
I know, but we had a date set, and we had to cancel it because he was sent overseas, but we just decided that we just really want to be married.
So that's a nice coming home present.
It's great. It's great. I can't wait. It's fabulous.
Great. Congratulations.
Thank you.
It's about families. It's about a reunion of loved ones that haven't seen each other for the better part of a year. And certainly tonight it's about happiness. Sam?
Yeah, you know, I kind of feel a personal attachment to this particular group. I have a buddy of mine, a good friend of mine, who's on that bus. So I'm looking forward to that along with the families.
Yes.
Thanks, Ryan.
You're right.
All right. Well,
Well, in other news, jury selection is underway in the trial of a Bay County. One of the last of the emotional homecomings for our soldiers reunites loved ones in mid-Michigan tonight. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us.
Saginaw's B Company, 24th Marines, got the call to duty last December with orders to replace American soldiers in Japan who were sent to the Persian Gulf. Ironically, our reservists returned home 1 year to the day Iraq invaded Kuwait. But these soldiers didn't get to know about Saddam's terror firsthand, so the main emotion tonight is getting on with the lives they left behind 8 months ago. They started out in Okinawa, but when the Mount Pinatubo volcano blew up, they ended up helping protect Clark Air Force Base. Marine Thomas Clark remembers that as his toughest duty.
The hardest thing probably was when we were in the Philippines when Mount Pinatubo erupted. We had to help out a lot of the people out in the town.
And the Star-Spangled Welcome the Marines received took them all by surprise.
Well, everyone was just cheering and everything, and that really surprised me. I didn't expect all this stuff around, all the decorations and all that. It was a really nice surprise.
Now about 30 members of the 1st Battalion volunteered to stay behind to finish up their duty, and their homecoming comes sometime next week.
Well, some disturbing news out of Buena Vista Township.
Reserve were met tonight in Saginaw by a cheering crowd of friends and relatives. The troops had been sent to Okinawa, Japan to replace troops that were deployed to the Middle East.
It's been 8 long months. You dream about this? I dreamed about this 8 months ago.
This is my son, James Christopher. He's 2 months, the first time I've seen him.
What do you think?
He's great. He's great. I'm glad to be home and glad to be with my wife.
It's incredible. I can't explain it. Happiest day of my life.
We're happy they're home, too. The 1st Battalion was stationed overseas for more than 8 months. American troops are homeward bound. Iraq is out of Kuwait. The Kuwaitis are rebuilding their lives. But all is not well in the Persian Gulf. There's a prediction tonight of massive starvation in the near future. A United Nations agency says that time is running out for Iraq's people, especially its children. The Gulf War and a poor harvest this season have apparently
Okay, and still to come on News 5 tonight, new testimony leaves just one senator to blame for the Keating 5 affair.
And a credit union heist leaves few clues for Saginaw police.